Good morning, LifeVantage consultants. Welcome to our Tuesday Momentum Live. We got a real treat for you today. Let's get things underway because there's quite of amazing things that we want to go ahead and cover in today's call. So let me go ahead and share my screen. I know we got a lot of people joining us as those numbers start to climb. Who is just absolutely winded from all the excitement that's going on this month? This is quite possibly the best month that we've had here in company history, and it's all thanks to all of your hard work and all of your dedication and preparation for the exciting launch that we just had. So shout out to all of you for all of your hard work. But I'd love to go ahead and get some things kicked off. We're going to go ahead and cover some of the upcoming things so that everybody's well aware of what to take advantage of for the rest of this month as far as events and also following this month going into next year as well. And then, of course, what would our calls be without some recognition? And we have a lot of it. So let me go ahead and share my screen for you guys to go ahead and follow along. Let's see here, there. All righty. I'm Skylar Fobb, Senior Director of Sales here in the US. This has been so much fun. Are you guys having fun out there? If you're having fun, go ahead and throw a one in the chat. I want to see everybody that's having a blast in this chaos that we have right now. But we know that there's been a lot of wins, a lot of great things going on here with LifeVantage. So let me go ahead and kick into our activation tour. If you've been going to some of the activation tours and you were able to take advantage of this last week, go ahead and put a 2 in the chat for me. I want to see who are all of our attendees. Maybe you were a consultant that attended. Maybe you were a customer or a prospect that signed up at one of these events. And if you are, welcome to your first Momentum Live. This is where we're going to go ahead and cover a lot of the details that we got going on here with LifeVantage. So just kicking off the next wave of locations that we're going to be stopping at across the US. So you'll see October 24th, that is Thursday, where we're going to be hitting a couple of those cities in the US. Then going into October 25th, Friday, and then of course October 26th, we have a couple locations on Saturday. But we're not going to stop there. We're going to continue the following week for November 2nd, November 4th, and November 6th. Then, of course, following that, we have a few more locations that we're going to round out November with. So November 7th, November 8th, November 16th, November 17th, November 20th, and of course, we got November 21st and the 23rd. So over this tour, we're hitting almost 30 different cities. I believe it comes out to about 26, 27 different cities across the US where we're coming to you locally to go ahead and share the opportunity. We're flying out an executive or presidential to each of those locations. And then also a corporate representative where they're just sharing the amazing opportunity that is LifeVantage. Now, on top of that, for those individuals, you're going to get a lot of guests there, right? Everybody's inviting to these. For those individuals that get started out of these events, we have a onboarding training or a get started training where they could get a crash course of what they should be doing when they're starting with their LifeVantage business. So take full advantage of what we have going on right now. If you want more details, here's a couple links. You could find more details around the activation tour by going to hub.lifevantage.com and going into our events page. And you can find all of the locations listed there with addresses and all the details around all of those events. Now, we also have the Big Blue Calendar, our good old faithful Big Blue Calendar, where you can find all the details of all of these locations there as well. So make sure that you and your teams are well aware of what's going on just in your backyard for those in-person events that we got going on. Then, of course, January kicking off the only way we know how with our virtual event. If you're not registered for this, shame on you. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, this is a free event. This is massive for you to be able to tie into this. What I want to strongly encourage all those consultants that are joining us right now is get a watch party put together. What we do with these watch parties is that we actually, as you're being a host with LifeVantage, we'll actually get ahead of all of the details that are going to be shared on January 11th for this event. We're going to give you all the inside scoop of what's to come, what we're going to talk about, what we're going to announce. And then you could go ahead and relay that to your team, and you could do some team training on top of this amazing webinar, this amazing event that we're going to be doing. So please make sure that all of you are getting registered to be a watch party host. I know from the numbers that we've seen from previous virtual events, those that take control of their business and have a watch party, they have the most success coming out of these events because their teams are well aware of what to do, what to be excited about, and they're in the loop on how to take action coming out of these virtual events. So please make sure to sign up for that right away. And last but not least, we have our global convention. This is where we bring all of our global LifeVantage family from all the different markets into what this next year is going to be Salt Lake City, Utah. It's going to be a fantastic location. We want to go ahead and blow the doors up with this. If you're in the US, I know that you guys may have had a little bit of trouble if you were registering a little bit later, a little bit closer to the event. Do not wait. And I will tell you that the early bird pricing only runs through the rest of October. So take advantage of the early bird pricing, get the best possible price, make sure that your teams are well aware, they're getting registered, and this is going to be massive. We also, right now, we have our Rise Era prizes that are all lending towards helping getting you to global convention and getting your teams to global convention. So it offers additional kickbacks for each track that you earn, where you're going to be able to essentially pay your way to this event, get your early bird pricing right now through the rest of October, and make this the cheapest possible trip for you to go ahead and attend to, because this is going to be massive. I told you we're going to do a little bit of recognition. This doesn't even compare to the recognition that we're going to have at this event. And just doing it all together and figuring out how we could go ahead and continue to train you and your teams on how they could have success with LifeVantage. So make sure that you're getting registered for these events right away. Now, oh, and I got a little out of order. So what I'm going to go ahead and kick into, we got a couple blank slides. Recognition, here we go, where we recognize all that you guys are doing right now. A couple numbers for you guys to be aware of right now within the US. It's been absolutely bonkers with the rank advancements that we've seen. Up to this point, we've seen over 1,000 of the consultant rank advancements. We've seen hundreds of the senior consultant rank advancements. We are nearing the number of 100 of the managing rank advancements that we've been seeing. And of course, with our executives, we've had 19 executive rank advancements and 1 presidential. And let me remind you, we haven't even seen the 25th subscription yet. That's insane. So if you want to go ahead and shout out anybody in the chat, please make sure to throw who you want to shout out right now in the chat. We'd love to go ahead and see all the exciting things that are happening on your team. But I want to take some time to recognize some of those executive rank advancements that we have going on currently. So let's go into executive consultant 1. These individuals are doing over 80,000 in group sales volume within their organization. So Morgan Moss, one of our brand new EC1s. Congratulations, Morgan. We have Melissa Brown. Congratulations, Melissa, for getting to EC1. That's fantastic. We have Sherry Martin out of Florida. Congrats, Sherry. That's fantastic. Love to see you get into the EC1 rank. Nikki Elsing, that's massive. Congrats out of South Dakota. We are so excited for this rank advancement for you, Nikki. This is fantastic. Of course, Andrea Eber out of Virginia. Congratulations, Andrea, working so hard to get to the EC1 rank. Jillian Fisher, she also hit the EC1 rank, which is awesome. We love that. Congrats, Jillian. We have Tracy Lane, who actually double rank advance. So that was exciting to see her hit EC1 while we were at Market Connect. And I'm sure we're going to see her again on these slides. Then we got Kevin and Amy Potus, who also hit EC1 out of South Dakota. South Dakota's been busy, if you guys haven't noticed. Zach and Courtney Watkins, Congrats. Oh, love to see this. Courtney's only been with us for a short while and seen a lot of success here. So, congratulations to Courtney and her team for that effort towards EC1. And then getting into our executive consultant twos. Now we got Mary Beth Vilhauer, again, another South Dakota rank advancement. Dawn Burrish, EC2. We were just recognizing Dawn for EC1 at our last event, and now she went ahead and moved on to EC2. That's fantastic. Congratulations to Dawn. We have Erin Beck. Congrats out of North Dakota. Love to see her getting to EC2. That was fantastic. We actually were able to just recognize her for this rank advancement at the local meeting that we had in North Dakota last week. Then we have Dr. Brett Brimhall, EC2 out of Arizona. I love it. Congrats, Brett. Brett and Holly, you guys are fantastic. Love to see the success that you've been seeing with this new product launch. Becky Taylor, one of our EC2s, just recently rank advanced. Congrats, Becky. Then we have Amy and Grant Dippold. This power couple absolutely crush it. I know they have an event coming up this week, and they were able to rank advance even before that. So that's really exciting and really big for your team to see that success going on in your local areas. Again, Tracy Lane, who rank advanced again to EC2. Then we have Erica Dell. Congratulations, Erica. That was fantastic to see you rank advance to EC2. We didn't even put the state because we can't keep up with where you're at. You're in like Florida, then you're in Indiana, then all over the place with that beautiful baby Shiloh. And of course, Jesse, always by your side. So congratulations on that EC2 rank advancement. And then, of course, we have the next piece. And also, someone that we have on here, and we just wanted to go ahead and recognize that top tier that she did. But I know you rank advanced twice, Shauna, twice in 1 month. So Shauna Mucklow as an EC2. And then going into our executive consultant threes, we got Dr. John Jelinek. Shauna Mucklow, there she is. So excited for you out of Nebraska. Then we have Christy Vogt out of Grand Junction, Colorado, who just hit EC3 as well. Congrats, Christy. And then going into our EC4s, we got Pam Gordon, who hit EC4. Fantastic. Another individual that we were able to recognize at one of those local meetings just last week. And then going into our presidential, Tara Wilson, congratulations for getting to presidential. That is absolutely fantastic. So, what I want to do real fast before we jump into the training, and I know we have tons of comments in the chat. Thank you for participating and shouting out all of these amazing rank advancements. Let me back up here to what we're here to cover and what you're going to hear from the amazing Shauna Mucklow today, more on how you can take full advantage of what we have to offer for these share bonuses. Okay, so who is aware of what our share bonus is? If you're aware of what the share bonus is, go ahead and put a car in the chat. I don't know if everybody has. I'll give you a second. Put a car in the chat because yes, this is the vehicle to having success when you're just getting started with the right behavior. The first piece that I want to cover is going to be that first portion, just the sharing bonus that everybody is able to take part in. This is where you're getting 10% for your consultant enrollments. And not only just for those consultants, but for the customers that they enroll in their first enrollment month. Okay. So you enroll a consultant, they enroll some customers in that first month, and you're going to get 10% on all of those purchases up to $100 per consultant. This is fantastic. This is a great way for you to be incentivized for doing the right behaviors and getting more people on your team to share the amazing LifeVantage opportunity. Shauna has found how to leverage more people that want to change their lives by taking full advantage of sharing the opportunity here at LifeVantage. And so I know that's why Shauna's going to do such a great job of sharing how you could take advantage of the sharing bonus. This takes place November 1st. However, right now we have the promotion Dare to Share where you do get 10% off of your consultant enrollments this month. So take full advantage of that promotion for the rest of this month. Make sure that your teams get in that behavior. And then next month, moving forward, this will be part of our enhanced compensation plan with Evolve. Now, it doesn't just stop there. We have the sharing bonus doubler as well. What does this mean? This means for those individuals that are in their first enrollment month plus an additional 90 days. So let's just walk through this scenario. I'm a brand new consultant today, okay? I have in this scenario all of November, all of December, and all of January to take advantage of this doubler. And it's exactly what it sounds. We're going to go ahead and pay you double. We're going to give you another 10% on top of the share bonus that we just covered. So they're getting a total of 20% for all of their consultant enrollments and all of their consultants' personally enrolled customers enrollments up to $100 per consultant. So this is a great way, again, for you to do that right behavior of getting other people in the business and making sure that they have as much success as possible as soon as possible within their business when they're getting started. And the final piece is the SC rank advancement. We know how SC1 is the stickiness within our compensation rank. And honestly, this is a fantastic goal for getting them to SC1 as soon as possible. They're going to be able to take part in this $150 bonus on top of those 10% bonuses that we just talked about that they're going to be earning along the way. And yes, we have tons of other bonuses, but with this one being brand new, we want to make sure that you guys are well aware of not only what are the details that you should be really excited about and that you should be sharing with your teams, but how can you go ahead and put this into action? So with that being said, I'd love to go ahead and bring on my good friend, Shauna Mucklow, who, yes, I mentioned, has rank advanced not only to EC2, but to EC3 as well in this month before the 25th auto ship, absolutely crushing it. And Shauna has been so fun to watch over the years. Honestly, she's helped us so tremendously. LifeVantage would not be the company or the opportunity that we are today without Shauna and all of her hard work. From her leadership that she's been able to provide, she's been on rigorous system meetings. She's been just right there helping us along with helping with the reports that we're providing for you, the way that we go ahead and provide easy, simple ways for all of your teams to take advantage of this opportunity. None of that is possible without Shauna. So first, let's thank Shauna for all the hard work that she's done and put into this business. And then we could go ahead and hear a little bit more blessing from her as she shares her wisdom on how to take advantage of the share bonus.
Oh goodness, Skylar. I don't know if the company wouldn't be where it is today. That's pretty a lot. That's a lot. I'm so grateful for this company and so grateful that you guys have trusted me to ask my opinion in a lot of things. And I'm grateful to be able to provide. For some reason, my brain works like do to do to do to do like in a system. And so I like to keep things simple. How about you guys put in the chat an S if you like to keep things simple? Because to me, I like to stay organized and I don't like to waste time and I like to keep things simple. And honestly, that's probably your ticket to success here. If you don't know me, let me just rewind for just a second because I also want to know, put a 4 in the chat if you're new, like new within September and October, because we have the most enrollments of this company has ever seen right now. And so I want to welcome all of you who are new, but I also want to tell you my story because I started as a consultant. I didn't start as a customer, and I did enroll my first consultant before I ever put a product in my mouth. And so I want to talk about that and what that can kind of look like for somebody. So 8.5 years ago, my doctors actually reached out to me, and she was my doctor, my kids' physician. And let me preface that she's also a friend. She was a very good customer in the boutique that I own. And she said, listen, I've run across something that I think is the future of wellness, and you're going to want to take a look at it. Well, she's not wrong, right? And she did what we should all do, which is use a tool. And she sent me a video to take a look at, right? Back then, I took a look at the ABC primetime video in 5 minutes. I looked at my husband. I said, watch this. And he said, text her back and say, how much is it and where do we get it? Like, that's how quickly we knew we wanted to put Protandim Nrf2 in our bodies, right? You can probably relate to that. But I then took a step back for about a week because I found out it was network marketing. And I'll be honest with you, I was a real business owner, right? I didn't really believe, I had misconceptions about network marketing. However, I sat there for about a week and I thought to myself, she's a doctor, he's a doctor. They have 5 children. They're on call all the time. They have no time in their life. And if they're willing to put their effort into calling me about a business, there might be something to this. I should probably take a look, like put down your pride and like take a look at least. And I did. At least I was open-minded enough to put down my pride and take a look. So kudos to you, all of you who are here that did that as well. And I was blown away, like just probably like you were blown away. I was blown away by the story of LifeVantage. I was blown away by the opportunity, but I was more so in the sake of there are a lot of people that need to know this information. There are a lot of people who could really benefit from one, the products, and two, the business opportunity. And I want to be part of this movement. I don't know what this is going to look like. I've never done network marketing, but I am wanting to be a part of this, whatever it is. And so that's how I jumped in. And you guys, that's how I talked about it. Never once did I just talk about the products in the beginning, ever. I always told the whole story because I never wanted to assume that somebody just wanted to start on products. And I never wanted to assume that somebody just wanted to start in the business. It's up to them to choose. That's how I feel. It's up to them to choose. So I am a huge, huge advocate for telling the whole story and letting people choose what's best for you, customer or consultant. Because whatever they get started in their comfort level is exactly how they'll succeed. Maybe they want to start as a customer first because they don't feel comfortable with sharing yet. That's okay. That is absolutely okay. So let's help them become a raving fan and build their belief within our community and who we are so that they then do feel comfortable about sharing if that does feel right eventually. Or maybe they're like me and they say, listen, I need to be part of this movement, right? And they want to jump in and start sharing the whole story. But no matter what, you as a consultant just help them keep it simple in telling that story. We have so many beautiful tools here at LifeVantage about how to tell the whole story. But I'll be honest with you, when somebody's like, I don't know what to do, I just tell them the pros of each, right? I just tell them the pros of each because there's pros to both. And to be a successful consultant here, to build all the way to presidential, you do need both customers and consultants, right? And so it's really important to let them choose. So here are some pros to each. Okay, I would write down a couple of these, right? Pros to being a customer is on subscription, you get some amazing rewards, right? You get some amazing rewards and you get to take advantage of these amazing products and activate your health, right? And thirdly, I think a big benefit is when you're a customer and you just want to really be a customer, you get beautiful communication about health and wellness from the company on our behalf. If you didn't know that, LifeVantage is constantly sending our customers great information about their health journey, which is awesome. And then the pros to being a consultant, right? The pros to being a consultant is you're going to get all of that, the health journey and all that information, plus you're going to get the opportunity to take advantage of all of our compensation plan, take advantage of all of our perks, plus you're going to be able to have the feeling of the impact of helping other people do the same thing. Okay, so that's how I tell them. And then that's how simple I keep it. I have a little list. Like I send them that little list. I say, literally, choose what's best for you, and I'm going to help you on your journey no matter what. Okay, so I think that's so important. Right now, let's put an MB. Put an MB in the chat if you're like me and a mind body is changing your life already, like literally changing your life. If you haven't heard my journey, I'll tell you my update. I was in the Club 55 trial group who got to earn the ability to start MB early. And I'm at 8 weeks, 8 weeks as of Monday, and I've lost 22 pounds, y'all. But for me, it's way like I could cry talking about how this has literally changed my life in 8 weeks. I feel so empowered. I feel so in control than I've ever felt about food in my whole life. Weight has always been an issue for me. I felt amazing with activation, but this is another level. This is an absolute another level. I feel like it's activated my willpower, which has allowed me to feel like this confidence level that I've never felt before. Plus, of course, confidence in my physical being, right? At the same time. But here's what I'm saying. This will be if every person in that Club 55 group had an incredible experience, like 100% of us had a really great experience. And so that tells me that's a pretty large pool of people, 55. Well, now we just went from 55 to like 5,500 people taking this product, right? Truly taking this product. And if they have even half of the experience that the Club 55 people had, this will be a train we cannot stop. And if your goal, like me, is like, I like at the core, I didn't start this to make money. Maybe you did, right? That's fine. Now, did I need to make an income in order to do this full time? Once I realized, like, I want to do this full time, I want to do this for the rest of my life and help people. Of course, I needed, like, the goal was to replace the income so I could do this full time. So, yes, there was an income goal in the beginning for me. However, that wasn't the reason, my driving force. My driving force was to help people, right? Help people in however they wanted to be helped. And if that's you and you truly want to help people, you will tell this whole story. We need more voices right now talking about what we have. Mind Body, along with the rest of our activation products, will change so many people's lives. And I'm going to speak. Daniel Song pointed something out that I think is so brilliant. And he said, listen, LifeVantage has been built on activation, which has been absolutely fantastic. But when he said this, I laughed out loud because it's absolutely accurate, like literally laughed out loud. He said, listen, do you realize since the beginning, like Protanum is the most Protanum NRF2, Protanum line is like the most powerful products ever in my mind, like ever. Put a 5 in the chat if you're like, yeah, NRF2 all day long, all day long. Everyone on the planet needs it. That's how I am. Every human being on the planet. I'm not stopping that messaging. Okay. Not stopping that messaging for sure. However, when he said, do you realize that you guys have had to tell someone they had a problem so you could solve their problem? And I was like, yeah, pretty sure people aren't waking up every day going like, oh, these free radicals taking over my body, and oxidative stress, really filling up my cells and slowing down my systems. Like they didn't even know, right? They didn't even know. We were having to educate on a topic. It was true and accurate and real, but we were having to educate on a topic, telling people this is why you are having these issues. This is the solution to help you fix these issues you didn't even know why you were having, right? It's really powerful. But sometimes people didn't always feel the results. Like me, I started when I was 36. I just wanted to be preventative in my health journey. That's why I started the product. I wasn't expecting to have this powerful transformation. And I didn't. I didn't wait to have my own transformation. I started telling the power of what this movement and this opportunity and these products could do for other people, right? And that's what I implore you to do if you're new. Don't wait to have your own activation journey. Now with Mind Body, different level. Please, 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 in my opinion, I believe everyone should be getting started on Mind Body and NRF2, the healthy weight stack. If they're starting on Mind Body, please, please, please make sure that you're educating them on activation in general so we can help them on their foundational health as well as a customer, right? But don't worry about developing your own story. You can leverage your own story as it develops if you're new. I promise you, you will have a story and you will inspire more and more people as you share that. But there are already thousands of stories that have been created on activation that you can leverage. That's the beauty. There's 15 years of stories about success in the business, 15 years of stories about success on these products. I didn't wait to start sharing. I literally walked out of that first meeting as signing up as a consultant, and I made my first call as I was getting in my car. You guys, you don't have to wait. If you're excited, put a 6 if you're excited about the opportunity of LifeVantage right now, or you're excited about these products right now. All of you should be talking as fast as your mouth can move, because the people who get I believe, this is my opinion, not LifeVantage, this is my opinion. I believe that the people who get started right now and really start sharing this whole story, you will create a legacy for your family. This has changed my family's life in ways I could never expect. If a little piece of my journey is I used to own a company with 36 sales reps across the country when I first got started here. That's what I was doing. And I was busy and I didn't have balance in like business, family life was completely out of balance. And I could be a workaholic sometimes, some points in my life. Somebody might say that. I do love, if I'm in, I'm all in, right? And that's how I was with my other company that I owned. And I, for whatever reason, financially or time, I would not allow myself to take time to take a family vacation even. because of that imbalance. If I was away, what if we didn't make enough and couldn't support the family in the right ways? My employees were counting on me, right? All those things. It was like I was shackled to my business. And now, so that was one of the big driving pieces when I saw the perks of this company. And I was like, you're telling me that I can go help people, you're going to pay me, and I can also earn trips for my family at the same time? Yes, please. And I'm going to tell you that I've been able to take our kids on. We have two daughters, and they have been to Hawaii and Bahamas and Mexico so many times, and Arizona, like all the places LifeVantage takes us, we've been able to do as a family. And that is something you can never, ever, ever, that's priceless to me. Creating memories and having choices to be able to do that, that is something to be able to give to someone. That is a gift. That is an absolute gift. And that's a big perk of LifeVantage and the movement of this, which is a side effect of helping people get well and helping people make money. Like, pretty amazing, right? I can't even think of anything better. So I implore you, take advantage of this share bonus. That is what LifeVantage is doing. They are trying to reward you to go out and share the whole story. They're trying to reward you to mentor your new people as soon as they get started, to utilize those coupons, to collect the share bonus. Tell your new consultants, listen, we need to go tell the whole story. We need to make sure that you are utilizing all of your coupons. Get rid of all 6 of your coupons before they expire, and you will be on your way to SC1. The more we can unlock and help the new consultant feel standing in their power of what this opportunity could do and help them share and earn some dollars, their belief will build, and they will become a massive voice and a leader within this company and this movement, creating a legacy not only for their families, but passing that on to others. Absolutely beautiful. Let's do this, guys. We're going to the moon. That's what I feel like. We're going to the moon.
Shauna, I love it. And you share such a beautiful story with such conviction. And I think that it's so special to hear the journey that you went through, and for people to hear, what kind of mindset you need to have to truly go after the goals that you want to achieve here at LifeVantage. And everything's obtainable if you're willing to work hard, you're willing to do the right behaviors. But I loved what you said about sharing the whole story, and you're absolutely right. I know we're talking about there's no stopping this train, and the number one thing that would lend to stopping this train would be not finding more voices to share this amazing opportunity. So I
Listen,
want
you're all
everybody,
going to get overwhelmed. You're all going to get overwhelmed
yeah.
if you're planning to be the sole person to help everybody only as a customer. Bring your friends on board to help you talk to more people. Like, honestly, that's what we're experiencing right now on our team, is like, we need more people to make sure everybody has a great experience. And because that's how many people are raising their hand about what we have here right now.
Absolutely. No, and Shauna knows she's been in the game for a little bit now, and I know that she's done a lot of the groundwork, a lot of hard work to get the rewards that she has today to go ahead and achieve the goals. So use this as a vehicle. Make sure that you're making you're not making the decision for the individuals that you're sharing with. Share the whole opportunity and meet them where they're at. So Shauna, that was beautiful. Thank you so much for your time and your insight. Huge congratulations again to you for hitting EC2, EC3. And there was one trip that I know we haven't already gone on, but now she's actually going to be taking her family to South Africa as well for the best trip that we've ever done here as a company. So just thank you so much, Shauna. So well deserved. Thank you everybody for joining us. Go ahead and throw some love in the chat for Shauna and her time and the insight that she shared. And I cannot wait to see where everybody is when this month is all said and done, and what the future holds for everybody here at LifeVantage. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next Tuesday.